to another edition of Eric's Product Reviews, brought to you by hollywoodfrodo.com. I, of course, am Eric, and no, this is not my latest fashion statement. This is actually the latest product that I'm reviewing. This is a Bluetooth neckband personal speaker system by a company called Bluenin. A really cool, kind of unique concept as far as personal sound, an alternative to headphones or earbuds. So what is this? Well, as you see, it's a neckband. It fits around your neck, just sits on your shoulders, fairly lightweight, and it has 4 speakers, 2 on each side. So you get sound coming out of here and just filling the air around you. Now again, they are speakers. This is not headphones or earbuds, obviously, because the speakers are way down here. So the sound is all around you. It's basically the equivalent of like having a Bluetooth speaker that just follows you around everywhere you go, because it's sitting right here on your neck. It is fairly lightweight, very comfortable. You don't really notice that it's there. Great definitely for walking, walking your dog, or if you're maybe walking around the house and you want to have your speaker right there, especially if you're going to be using it to talk on the phone or listen to an audiobook, anything like that. Really great. It could be used also for possibly running or jogging or cycling. Sort of depends on your style of running. Obviously, if you're going to be moving up and down, then this could bother you if it bounces up and down in your neck a little bit. But just it depends on how, how exactly you run. Hiking definitely would be good. I'd say probably be fine for cycling, running, or jogging. Maybe not. Depends on you. Now, the one thing you're not going to want to do is you're not going to want to use this in a public place, because these are speakers. Not only can you hear the sound, but anyone around you can hear the sound. So these are not for the gym. That would be rude, because you'd be forcing everyone around you to listen to your phone conversations or your music or your audiobook. These aren't for riding the subway or the bus, or really anywhere where you're going to be around a lot of other people. This is something you're going to use when it's just you. I use it walking my dog, because I'm usually doing that in my neighborhood. There's nobody around, or out on a trail where there's just me and my dog. So that's the perfect time for me to use it. But that's when you would want to use it, because these are little speakers, and they're very similar sound-wise to what you get from the speakerphone on your phone, and work great for phone conversations and things like that. I'm going to talk a little bit more about the quality and give you some samples of that a little later on. First, I want to cover the features. These are equipped with the latest Bluetooth 5.0. They also have Apt-X technology built into them, so great for syncing sound and not having any sound out of sync if you happen to be using these to watch a show or something. Also equipped with CVC 8.0, I believe, which is a really great noise canceling technology. So if you're using these to talk on the phone, the person on the other end will be able to hear you without any issue. They do have a lot of buttons for control. First, let's talk about volume. Volume is on this side over here, and it's independent volume control. So this is in addition to the volume control on your phone. When you're playing something in Bluetooth, you have volume control on your phone. A lot of earbuds these days don't have independent volume control. It's just the volume on your phone. But with these, you not only have the volume control on your phone, you also have independent volume control on these here. On the outside of the other side, you're able to control your previous and next tracks. Those buttons are here. On the inside here, you have your play pause button, as well as your micro USB port, and that's where you're going to plug in order to charge these up. Now, a cool thing about these, 2 380 mAh batteries inside of here. You can charge these up in a little under 2 hours, and they'll last you anywhere from 10 to 15 hours, depending on how you're using them, the volume level, etc., etc. So on average, I would say probably about 12 hours, but anywhere from 10 to 15, depending on how you're using them. And you also have your play pause button right there. So if you're playing music, playing audiobook, you can play and pause it right there. On the other side over here, really cool, you have a physical on-off button. So you just flip that on or off if you want to on or off, and then you have your multi-function button. This button can be used to initiate a call or hang up a call. But one of the cool things is this also can be used to call up your assistant. So either Siri on an iPhone, or if you want to use Google Assistant on your Android phone, you long press this, call them up, and you can give them voice commands. And again, because the mics on this have that noise canceling, they pick up your voice and understand your commands really great. So if you want to make phone calls, or you want to ask your voice assistant a question, you can do all that with no problem at all. Now, I have used these for various things. I used it for audiobooks, I used it for talking on the phone, I've used them for listening to music. I think what they excel at are the first two. phone conversations, I could hear the person clearly. They could hear me without any issues. The mics were great. No issues at all. Worked great. Audiobooks, excellent quality. Had no problem at all listening to an audiobook with these and understanding every word the narrator was saying. Great. For music, I would say decent. These little speakers, they're very little speakers. They're not going to give you the same kind of bass or deep that you would have on in-ear earbuds or over-the-ear headphones. They're sort of equivalent to what you would get from the speakerphone on most phones. There are more of them, and you get them on both sides, so the sound is filling the air. That part's really cool, but you're not going to get those really deep bass sounds that you could get from, you know, high-end earbuds or over-the-ear headphones, where the sound is right in your ear. That being said, you know, for the use case, if you're someone who doesn't like stuff over your ears or in your ears, especially like when you're walking your dog, when you're just walking around your house, you just want to have music kind of playing, then they work fine for that. And on that, let me jump over. I'm going to do a really short video, just give you some sample music so you can hear it. Of course, it's not perfect because it's being recorded through the mic on my camera, and then you're hearing it on whatever you're watching this video on, so it's not perfect representation, but it'll give you just a little bit of an idea of the sound level on there. So let's jump over to that. So I am holding this about the distance from the microphones on my camera as it would be from your ears. Of course, this is, as I will always say, not going to be an exact representation because this is dependent upon the mics on my camera recording the sound, and then this video is being edited, and then you are watching it through YouTube and you're playing it through your speaker. So it's not an exact, but it'll kind of give you an idea a little bit. And I don't have the volume as loud as it will go. I have the volume on the actual speakers at the loudest, but I can increase the volume on my phone. And I will do that now. And if you decrease it, and you can still hear it, but it's slower. So the sound, if you can't tell, it's similar to what you might expect out of a speakerphone on a phone, except coming from both sides of your head, so both ears are able to hear it equally. But now what I want to do is I'm going to set this all the way on the floor. So this is approximately, now that it's on the floor, I would say it's about maybe 5 feet away from the microphone. And I'm going to play it so you can see how well people around you can also hear it. And it's not at its loudest, but it's close. So you can see, it gets pretty loud, which is good for you listening to it, but as you can also see, the sound is, it's basically like using little speakers, so everyone around you is going to hear it too. So you can see the sound of that, decent sound for music. Unfortunately, I can't do an example of audiobook because that's copyrighted material that I don't have permission to use. But I will say, voices come through very clearly on this. Like I said, phone conversations and audiobooks is where I think this excels. But it's a great product. It's lightweight, it's easy. Just depends on your use case. But like for me, when I'm walking my dog, I don't like to have anything blocking my ears because I want to be able to hear what's going on around me. But I often want to listen to audiobook or make a phone conversation, and it's great for that. Again, not something you want to use in a public place because these are speakers. Everyone around you is going to hear them as well. But great for use either at home or when you're out doing something that's just you, and not a lot of people around you. That's what these are perfect for, especially with that long battery and then all the features, being able to use your assistant. They work really great. So definitely something I would recommend. I got them off of Amazon, and I will have a link in the description below to the product on Amazon. You can jump over there, you can read what other people have said about them, and pick some up for yourself. Anyway, that's going to be it for this review. If you like this review, please click that like button. If you have any questions, something I didn't cover, feel free to post it in the comment section below. I'll do my best to answer you as quickly as I can. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel to keep up with all my future videos. Anyway, that's going to be it until next time, so have a great day.